Welcome to Asian Star Trend. Our channel updates hot news about Asia's most popular stars. Please subscribe and comment to help us update better videos. Actress Zuo Yi was injured during the filming of a short play, and Zhao Zhendong's warm companionship was unexpected behind the scenes of She's Not Obedient, injury, intimacy, and the unexpected heart of a viral short drama in a twist that rivals the drama's own plot. The set of hit short drama She's Not Obedient turned unexpectedly real when lead actress Zuo Yi sustained an on-set injury mid-shoot. The accident, described as a quick snap moment by insiders, left crew members stunned and fans flooding social media with concern. The scriptwriter, Min Kiki, wasted no time taking to her personal social platform, offering updates that were both candid and cryptic. Her post sparked an immediate frenzy among netizens, transforming the incident into an overnight trending topic. Was it serious? Could filming continue? Would this change the storyline? But it wasn't just the injury that had tongues wagging, it was what happened next. Zuo Yi's co-star, rising heartthrob Zhao Zhendong, stepped into the spotlight with his surprisingly tender off-camera behavior. Eyewitnesses reported him personally applying ointment, fussing over her warmth, and offering what was described as a hug of love. His care reportedly moved even the production assistant to tears. While some dismissed it as a PR stunt, others saw something more genuine, a glimpse into the rarely seen emotional undercurrents behind the glamour of short-form drama production. Was it a spark of real chemistry or simply good acting bleeding into real life? In a world of fast content and scripted emotions, She's Not Obedient gave viewers something real: pain, care, and a little unpredictability. For fans, the drama now carries more than just its storyline. It holds a memory, a moment that blurred fiction and truth. And maybe, just maybe, reminded us that even in make-believe worlds, sincerity can shine through. Zuo Yi's injury on set, a few minutes of drama, a whole storm of real emotion in today's content-saturated world. Who would have thought that a tiny on-set injury during a few minutes of filming could make such waves? But look closer, and you'll find this story runs deeper than just drama. Let's start with the so-called injury. Actress Zuo Yi later opened up during a live stream, her tone both light and resigned. She revealed she'd punctured the sole of her foot during filming. It got infected, throbbed with pain, and made walking unbearable. But instead of calling it quits, she powered through, grimacing through takes just to keep production on track. That resilience struck a chord with fans. In an industry that thrives on perfection, gloss, and carefully curated images, Zuo Yi's raw honesty stood out. It wasn't a polished PR spin, it was a tired actress admitting she hurt, but showing up anyway. This wasn't just a scrape, it was a snapshot of the reality behind short drama production, where time is money, injuries are minor setbacks, and emotional vulnerability rarely gets airtime. Her moment of truth gave the audience something rare, a reason to care not just about the characters on screen, but the people behind them. And maybe that's why this small injury turned into such a big story. Because in a few unscripted words, Zuo Yi reminded us what commitment looks like: quiet, painful, and utterly human. The hidden bitterness behind Zuo Yi's injury, when short, fast, cheap becomes the actor's survival code. How hard must one push themselves just to finish a few minutes of screen time? Zuo Yi's injury on the set of She's Not Obedient, a punctured, infected foot, sparked buzz online. But beneath the viral sympathy lies a harsher truth few are willing to say out loud. Today's short dramas thrive on three words: short, frequent, fast. Budgets are razor thin, schedules tighter than ever. A single day's delay means bleeding money, and there's no luxury of recovery time. So when actors get hurt, many don't stop. They grit their teeth, wrap the wound, and keep going. It's not about being fearless, it's about survival. For actors like Zuo Yi, playing through the pain has become the unspoken rule of the game. Not out of glory or pride, but because falling behind might mean being replaced, forgotten, or worse, labeled unprofessional. In an industry driven by algorithms and trends, human limits often get sidelined. So yes, her story went viral. But maybe not just because she got hurt. Maybe because it quietly exposed the cost of an industry that moves too fast for its own good. Behind the glamour of high-speed productions lies a system that sometimes demands more than just talent, it demands quiet sacrifice. And through Zuo Yi's pain, the audience saw more than drama. They saw truth. And perhaps, they felt a little more human because of it. When warmth becomes a headline, Zhao Zhendong's gesture and the hype machine of showbiz. Let's talk about the so-called heartwarming moment. Zhao Zhendong, the male lead If She's Not Obedient, was seen tending to co-star Zuo Yi after her injury, applying ointment, offering support, even giving a gentle hug. Fans swooned, netizens called it sweeter than fiction, and overnight, it turned into a real-life Mary Sue fantasy. But pause for a moment, should this really be headline material? Truthfully, Zhao's actions were simply those of a decent human being. A colleague got hurt, and he helped. Yet in the hyper-magnified lens of the entertainment industry, even the smallest display of kindness is treated like the discovery of a new planet. Prince Charming, Man of the Year, walking green flag. The internet crowned him with praise that borders on parody. Of course, in this fame-driven arena, even temperature can become currency. A little warmth, a basic gesture of empathy, gets inflated into viral gold. Why? Because genuine moments are so rare and so desperately craved that when one slips through the cracks, it feels like a miracle. This isn't a takedown of Zhao Zhendong, nor of the fans who adore him. It's a reflection of the times. When decency becomes newsworthy, perhaps it's less about him, and more about us in the end. Behind the glitter of the screen and the noise of the buzz, this moment reminds us that basic humanity should never be a luxury. But in showbiz, sometimes, it's the most expensive thing of all. Sweetness and scars, the bitter truth behind short drama's golden glow. When we cheer for those heartwarming moments on set, like Zhao Zhendong tenderly tending to Zuo Yi's injury, are we also, without realizing it, admitting that warmth is an anomaly in this cutthroat world? Because make no mistake, the short drama industry may look like an open playground, but beneath its glossy surface lies a ruthless coliseum. On the outside, it seems anyone can join the game. But to truly stand out, you need flawless beauty, powerful connections, or sheer grit to throw yourself into the fire. Zuo Yi did just that, pushing through an injury for a single scene, not out of vanity, but survival. In an environment where newcomers arrive by the hour and yesterday's star can be forgotten by morning, perseverance becomes currency. And the cost? Often personal, painful, and invisible to the viewer. Short dramas run on speed, breakneck filming schedules, rapid content delivery, and minimal time for rest or safety. Heels that don't fit. Dangerous locations with little prep. All for the perfect shot. Injuries are routine. Compassion, optional. And as whispers rise, was this just another publicity stunt? A ploy to milk sympathy or fuel CP fandom? A line between reality and marketing blurs further. Because in today's entertainment world, even pain has PR value. But regardless of whether this was staged or sincere, it lays bare an uncomfortable truth. In the chase for short, fast, viral, actors' rights are too often sidelined. Overworked, underprotected, and emotionally drained, they carry the weight of an industry obsessed with speed. Zuo Yi once envisioned a beautiful shot barefoot on the sand, waves at her feet. But the injury stole that moment. And maybe, just maybe, it reminds us that every picture-perfect frame often hides a very human cost. We love the sweetness of an on-screen pairing. But let's not let it come seasoned with real scars. It's time we start caring not just about the perfect scene, but about the people who bleed to make it happen.